A tanker seized, a red line crossed, and all of a sudden, Venezuela's oil war is no longer just about Venezuela. Donald Trump's biggest global rival is stepping in, and Moscow is sharp. The warning is unmistakable. Iran has entered the conversation, and that too very loudly. It begins at the sea, by the way. A Russian oil tanker is interpreted, its cargo seized, and Washington calls it enforcement. Tehran calls it something else. State-sponsored piracy. That's the phrase that Iran is using right now. Strong, deliberate, and explosive. You know what? According to Tehran, this was not law enforcement. This was power, and that too without any rule. Iran says that the US has crossed legal red line, that international law has been bent, and global maritime norms undermined. Let's pause here for a moment, because this is not just about oil. This is about who controls that particular sea and who decides what is legal and what is not. Iran's warning goes deeper, by the way. Tehran says that pressurizing Venezuela this way is not just dangerous, it is destabilizing an entire region. Latin America, they argue, is being dragged into a geopolitical tug-of-war that it never even asked for, and now comes the call. Iran is urging the international community to respond, and that too together. Their argument is very simple, that if piracy is wrong, it is wrong for everybody. Even when the pirate, they fly a powerful flag, even when the pirate controls the sanction, and even when the pirate calls it policy. This is Iran flipping the script now. Well, turning the accusations back on the US and asking the entire world a very blunt question: do rules apply to everybody or only to the weak one? And Iran is not alone here. China has stepped in. Beijing is openly criticizing the unilateral sanctions, warning that economic pressure without global approval, it sets a dangerous precedent. And in the meantime, Moscow is watching. Russia's engagement with Caracas is growing. Be it meetings, be it corporations, be it energy ties. This is not coincidence. It can never be. Russia, China, Iran, all circling Venezuela right now, not with troops, but with diplomacy, oil, and resistance to the US pressure. The message is forming. Venezuela is no longer isolated. Its oil is no longer just a commodity. It is bringing a symbol of defiance, a symbol of sanction fatigue, a symbol of a world pushing back against one-sided control. So what happens now? Well, Iran is hinting, not shouting, that actions have consequences here. Basically, there are no threats, no timelines, just a reminder that maritime seizures, they don't happen in a vacuum, because when oil routes become battlefields, when tankers become targets, and when law becomes selective, well, global tensions don't stay local. They spread, they multiply, they redraw alliances. This is no longer just Venezuela versus the US. This is about power, about rules, and about who gets to enforce them. And as Iran, China, and Russia, they close ranks, the Russian oil crisis is turning into a much bigger geopolitical storm.